start getting this drawing started. So I identified what I thought was the orange of the oranges, the main color, the basic color if you're looking at it without any light or shadow hitting it, its real color. So I found that here, and you can see it here. And if I want to get lighter, I'm going to move this way until I've hit what I think is the right light shade. Now, when you start drawing with it, if it doesn't look right, if it's not creating the right effect, then change it. Don't think that you have to stick with that. And then if I want to go into shadow, I pull it down, and if I'm thinking about this shadow right here, see that? I've lost a lot of the orange, so you may not think that looks like an orange, but that's the color that it's in shadow. So play around with that, but you should probably start in the corner here and then go out lighter for your highlight there and darker for your shadow there. That should work pretty well for you. So now I'm going to show you how I did mine. So I used this plant, and I was in another room where there was a plant stand, but here you go. I started by just painting in my background and adding the shadow from one side where the light wasn't hitting it. Then I built my plant stand, also adding a little bit of light and shadow there, and some just detail lines of where the wood was going. You can see that I quickly put light, medium, and dark on my pink pot, and then I added some lines to show the decoration, and I started making my plant. I wanted to get my plant and all the decoration and the details on my plant before I started worrying too much about anything else. And then I started to change the texture on my brush so that I could use it and create some layers. There you can kind of see here I put some light, and here I put some dark. You can see that there is where my highlight is. Here's the main color of the pot. Here's the shadow. This part of the table is lighter because it's getting light. This part of the table is darker because it's in shadow. This side of the wall is light. This side of the wall is in shadow. And under here gets a little darker because it's not getting any light because of the plant stand. So I'll let you watch that one more time. It's really important to get all the background stuff in so that you don't have any white over there and it's hard to try to paint that in after without messing up your original drawing. Use different line weights. That always looks really good. So notice how I started with that ellipse and how there's an ellipse here and a curve on the bottom to help show that it is a cylinder in space. So based on my highlight here, you can tell my light source is hitting it there and getting the table there as well. This whole thing is casting shadow on this wall. It's in the corner. It's in a space where there's a corner. So here's my example. I really hope that you enjoy this and that you have fun experimenting and giving it a shot. I'm not expecting you to have a artistic masterpiece, but just an attempt to show light and shadow, and maybe you will have a masterpiece, and that would be amazing. So have fun, and I can't wait to see what you do. Post your work and submit it on the assignment page. Bye and have fun.